EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Vegas. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Play good back here. We run a multiple defense and
First and 10.
The Washington Commanders play with us. It was good. Like, it was alright. I did get, my receivers did get way more open.
The first run for Alexander Madison. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7. They'll stick with Madison. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Again, it's Madison. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll try to throw for it with Ritter. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, a run with Madison. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
See, I'm already, the last game I played earlier today,
They'll run here with Madison. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jair Brown on the tackle. Handoff, running left, it's Madison. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Fourth down, here's Ritter. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a second and 6. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. They'll motion over Samuel. We'll try to pick this up with the jet sweep.
What? How?
And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Now, y'all know I love to run the fresh legs, but right now I got to get Madison started.
Here we go. On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Marshall is on the move. Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. Here's a screen set up for Madison. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 2nd down, Ritter. He's across midfield. And he will go all the way. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
I can't hold it down all the way to like the hardest kick.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away.
I've noticed that with team play.
Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. Purdy. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
Through the first half, it was clear. This pass protection, this offensive line unit, they were clearly up for the challenge. The pass rush was non-existent. But here in the second half, you can sense a little bit more urgency. You can see them start.
Big hole left side. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Get out of here.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on time.
Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with it.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. They've got to find a way on first and second down to stay ahead of the chains so third down is not so daunting.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Taken in to the 20. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
That's to the right side, and incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. 2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And he will dive into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. On is Moody to add the extra point. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Moody now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the 49ers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Abdullah now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. This is 1st and 10. Here we go. They'll drop to throw. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away. And go down as an incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game. They've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
1st and
Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll tuck it and take off. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Raiders are going to use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. Throwing now. Ritter on first down. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one. And a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's first down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Short pass, taken in by the tight end.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Throwing on second down is Purdy.
Let's go.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now Purdy. He'll let one go. Downfield for Jennings. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. The Niners will use their third and final timeout. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Now, first and goal. They bring their tight end right. On the run, McCaffrey. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers go up by 7, 28-21. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here's the answer.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Can we do it? And the answer is probably not.
Here's Ritter. Here's a screen set up for Abdullah. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. Now, on second and long. From the gun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball.
That would be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Set to go now on first and 10.
I'm going to retire this. This is Ritter's debate
Shotgun
game.
snap.
The next
To
couple
Purdy.
of games, this is debate game.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for 1st and 10. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play, and in the end, they come away with the victory.
Madison started early. Like, I gotta hit them screens with him early.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.
Come on.
So long, everybody.
Damn, I lost once? Wait, I lost, level up to 29, or we're about to be 30 here soon, we're already 29. Let's go back to that rank. Yeah, I think I lost rank. Or no, I'm silver now. Yeah, no, I'm not. I lost points. Alright. Do a 6:30 game. Y'all know I normally always use my Raiders, but I've officially decided for this season, our secondary team is going to be the Washington Commanders because I love fucking Jaden Daniels and Terry McLaurin, or however you say that wide receiver's name.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium.
Why is it not letting me do some normal routine stuff?
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. Fielded at the 7. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return.
Performance 71 in shotgun. Oh shit. Alright. I don't have any silver up.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Ritter. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll throw it again. Looking screen, but they intercept it. There he goes on the right side. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point.
You got lucky. I don't know this one.
Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That shit does not work.
Ritter setting up to throw.
It always gives it to the person that's like...
Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Up the middle they go with Madison. And he stopped after a nice gain up past the 25. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll go right back to Madison. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. They aren't fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
What?
So the defense holds, and that is our final highlight of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Shotgun snap here to go. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown.
No, he dropped it. What are you talking
The
about?
Lions pull that in front further, 13-zip. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
Bro, he
Slave
dropped
route,
it.
as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends.
No, that's a drop. That's not a catch. Seriously? Can't even. What?
Look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. They're down to their final one in this half. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this drive.
He dropped the fucking pass. That's not a touchdown.
They give it to the back on the zone read. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
It's Amir Abdullah with the return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. Makes a cut to the right sideline. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to within 6.
Hardest kick should be fucked up. Shit, me.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams.
We're gonna ball out.
Greg Reynolds to return it. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off play action, Goff. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Like, why is he waiting right side? What are you doing, man?
Out of the shotgun, Goff gets everything he has under this throw. Picked off by Hobbs. And the Raiders will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field, Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. He cuts it right. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get a late score and tie it before the half.
All right, so I'm going to first legs it with White and Madison in iPhone. I mean, no, that's not.
Carlson to tack on the extra point.
And then in iPhone, I'm probably going to just keep.
The point after splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Raiders get it back after making their third first half interception. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
It's White on the give. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quiet down, everybody, quiet down.
From the 36.
Quiet down, guys.
Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Up the middle, here goes White. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. From the 23. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Jack Campbell at the INT. And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Jack Jones making that tackle. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go play action with Goff. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock here with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Goff setting the throw. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One. What the hell is going on? It's a blitz, y'all. I can't pick anything. I can't even move anything.
play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's first and 15 after the penalty. Patrick going to motion over left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Robert Spillane has it. And the Raiders will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And that is a touchdown! The Raiders push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. And they're going to throw. No spike. Trying to catch him off guard. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Second down now, 7 to go. They're trying something here. They fake the spike. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They'll toss it to Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. 2nd and and 6 coming up here. And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard.
No.
And he hauls in the touchdown. The fake spike works. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Gronk. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
They put a receiver in motion here left. He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. You can take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They give now to Madison. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Madison again. And he's brought down for a loss. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. So now here's 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. Hits his running back. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for Raiders first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
He's on the move. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Ritter looking to throw. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. He can run it. And he gets this forward to the 19. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders going for the win here. And the Lions into a nickel set for 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's swallowed up by one of the big guys up front right at the line. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Throwing now. Throw is caught by the back. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through and up for a 1st and goal. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
All right, Tucker, here we go. This is it, boy.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Come on, Tucker.
He'll look to throw it. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he is to throw. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Looking to throw it. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it's...
And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Setting up to pass. Safe Brown's got it. Complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Take a break and work that stuff.
Goff on 1st and 10. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. They got 2nd down.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's gone. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for them. It's first down. Throwing again, it's Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch you vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
From the red zone now. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Cut near the goal line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Raiders winners, as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
I got lucky, I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, he could have scored on me. Got a lurker badge, uh-oh. Ah, shit. Alright, got one more. I'm gonna do the Raiders again, of course. Be that 6:30 time. This is gonna be my last one. Alright, little art 44.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. And off we go from Las Vegas. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Right to the air, here is Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Well, that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 24-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Here's 2nd and 10. They run Montgomery. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. 3rd down and 13. From the gun, here's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Goff now looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Brock Wright, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
All right, fresh legs. Here we go.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going for this. Here's Ritter. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Passing actually is just a little off from time.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Ritter. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now a 2nd and 10. Ritter off the play fake. That one, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
Here's Madison running on first down. And he'll work down inside the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Another carry now for Madison. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Alexander Madison, 46 yards. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown